Hi everyone, I've been making a video with Khoa 2 days ago, and he was talking, he asked me the question about leadership and the importance of having a good leader. So I thought about that a bit more, and in every society you have 5 or 6 soul levels. This is something that the Western society knows very little about. It is only the Eastern cultures and communities have an understanding about. So let me explain this. So you have the first soul level. At the bottom of the rung is the new souls that have been born as a human for the first time. Then, through the process of reincarnation, after a few lifetimes, that soul now becomes a young soul. So a young soul is a little more informed, because when you pass away, you have a thing called life review. Life review means what people call as a judgment. It's your own self judging yourself, looking at yourself of how you behaved in a previous life. Right? So what happens? That knowledge that you attain is placed into your consciousness, your deep consciousness. And so when you take birth in the next life, you are reminded through your own consciousness about behavior and how to be. So that makes the second level of souls, which is the young soul. But the mistakes now are less for the young souls. Not as heavy as new souls, but the young souls are very informed, they're more educated through their consciousness, and they live their lives and they have many, many lifetimes. So moving on now, you get the mature souls. The mature souls are those souls that have had 400, 500, 600 lifetimes. Now imagine the education over that process, that each time they pass away, they learn, they develop, they grow. The knowledge is buried into their consciousness, and they are matured in spirituality. I know a lot of people looking at this video say, oh, what the hell is he talking about? I know what I'm talking about because I have the experiences. I remember my previous lives. Why don't you remember your previous life? Maybe there's something that you're not doing that helps you remember your previous life. Or maybe your previous life wasn't that good. So, to prevent this bad information coming into you about what a wicked person you might have been, or maybe a person that was a ruler of some sort and have done a lot of harm to other people. So, the divine allows the people to go through the process, their minds are reminded, their consciousness tells them how to be and not to be. So what happens then? The mature souls graduate and they become teacher souls. The teacher souls are here to inform us. We all have, I'm not talking about teachers in education, modern education, I'm talking about real teachers about life. So those teachers have many lifetimes as well, and they're becoming better each time they take birth. What happens next? They become cosmic souls. Cosmic souls are those souls that are serving humanity in a big way. And finally, you get divine souls. So these 6 levels of souls that merge into the planet, and the majority are new souls. The lesser majority are the young souls, and then the few are the master souls, the teacher souls, and so on, and the divine souls. Divine souls are very rare. So, in any society where you have leaders that are weak, that society with the majority having them having new souls, what do you think is going to happen to that country? So think about that. So when you see people that could mine and injure and steal and act in wicked ways, what do you think they are? Do you think they teacher souls, or divine souls, or cosmic souls? Do you think they're mature souls? So those people that are young and new have to be taught through discipline. If every leader in every country understands this. You know, I always admire Singapore. Singapore is one of the most brilliant leaders it has, because it has rules, it has laws, and it fixes up any challenges without much effort, because they have rules in place and those rules are carried out. Those rules are carried out. So what happens in the West? A tap on the wrist. Don't do it again. Would a young soul or new soul listen to that? Would they? A tap on the wrist? Or say, go away and don't do it again? So the laws are soft. The judicial system is soft. We need to wake up to ourselves and say, every country has to have strong laws to protect everybody. That's what leadership's all about. If you can't be a leader, you know the saying, spare the rod and spoil the child? I say, spare the law and spoil the society. So think about that. Thank you.